kind of challenge does Maryland present?
It's next dual meet. It's the next competition. We got to be ready to go. You look at their lineup. There's some individuals that stand out at 49 in heavyweight, but there's really 10 individuals that stand out, and we have a little bit of history with a couple of those guys, and matches were close. And we have some guys that are wrestling really well now that want to widen the gap on those, and they get another shot to do that. So without speaking for our team, we're excited to be competing again after Sunday's duel at Nebraska.
You mentioned one of the guys that stands out for Maryland is heavyweight with Stoll. Is it going to be up and down maybe as he comes back, still working into full?
Yeah, and I wouldn't say up and down. I would say we got ridden and stalled for 2 points, and there's a riding time point and 2 stall points, and I'm not saying that isn't a problem. What I'm saying is it's not like the guy dismantled us and crumpled us up and threw us in a garbage can. We let that guy go where he was good, stay where he was good, slow the match down where he was good, and we didn't utilize the things that we do well: physical hand fighting, pace of the match. And then in the second period, we were on our feet twice to escape and got taken back down to the mat twice. So up and down, I don't know if that was a down performance as much as you might be describing, or I might be a little paranoid of how you're describing it. But the bottom line is we got to get better there. We got to get tougher. We got to make hay. We got to convert when we have opportunities. He knows that. He came back strong. He's playing the hand that he was dealt. He's playing that hand, and he's doing a good job. He's got a mature response to his adversity, and didn't come out on the right side of it. We got to score first period takedowns, and that's not just at heavyweight. That's at a lot of weights.
Coach, the last time we saw Paul Glenn, he had a big win at Illinois. He'll be out there again Friday. How nice is that to see him able to step in and perform like that?
He's wrestling well because his mind is well. He's consistent in his mind, and he's matured into a leader, and he's a leader, and he's the number 2 guy in the depth chart. And when you have that in your program, you have a tremendous asset. He's actually helping to mentor DeSanto. And to have a guy that's sitting behind a guy and is that purely motivated, I am very impressed with his growth. And, it's something that we work hard on in this program, and it's something that he could be proud of when he leaves here. And I'll tell you what, the most important thing is that he's ready to go. He's a heartbeat away from the presidency, and he's ready to go, and he's been ready to go. He's made every trip. He's made weight every week. He had a very good performance at Midlands up till, he ended up in that one match of the consolation side and then got it straightened out for the 5th place match. So you're seeing more consistency because it's his mindset. Love it. I love it.
Bowman and Mirren are back. Was it just health or coach's decision last week? Or?
We have the luxury of doing that. It's one of those things that, you want to be in my world. Well, come live in my desk all day, every day, all week, the whole season, and then you'll know why. And the bottom line is we have some very capable backup. And when our guys need what they need, we're going to make sure we do the right decision by them, even if we don't have the backup. But it affords you to be a little bit more conservative when you have the backup. And we have very good, solid individuals, not only at 133 with Paul Glenn, but we have Jaron Glosser at 157. We have Happel and Vince Turk at 141. And, we got Miles Wilson coming back at 174. He did not opt to do the repair, so he rehabbed it, and he's graduating toward live on the mat. So you're going to see another option there at 74. And that's a great thing. And, and people want to make, a lot out of, some things that there really there's nothing to it. It's sitting the quarterback halfway through the third when you're up 44-0, and he's got an ache in his ankle. Let's get the new guy in there and give him some experience and get this guy ready for Ohio State or Penn State coming up.
was the discussion like with Wilson to go that route?
These discussions are a medical team. Of course, I'm in those discussions. These discussions are more with themselves and ownership, growth, those types of things. And we love it. But, you know, what happens in those situations is how stable is the knee? How am I holding up? And when those questions start to answer themselves in a very positive way, then the repair it's not an option. And if they don't, if they don't recover the way, then we have to do the repair route. So Miles Wilson is a smart, dedicated, tough guy, perfect candidate for the rehab route, and is proving that.
When could we see him?
I don't know. I didn't want to open up a can of worms there, but or a can of making it everybody's business. But anyway, I threw a nugget to the media. So
How's Keegan Shaw doing?
Keegan Shaw is good, and he's in the same category right now, moving forward with his deal, and we're fired up about it. We're fired up about what he was able to do, and you know, we're fired up that he's proven to himself in the program that he could step up when given a chance. And you know, with his legacy, with his his lineage in this program with Jessamine Smith, I take even more pride in that.
For Cash Wilkie, what's impressed you about, you've talked a lot about the adversity even at the beginning of the year, but for a guy like
The
Cash,
thing that's impressed me the most with Cash Wilkie is the ability to not go so low after maybe a loss or something that isn't positive. The ability to keep it high, or to keep, optimism on the forefront. And in the past, it was big highs and big dips, and he's leveled that out. And that comes with maturity. It's not the end of the world when things don't go your way. And so he's become more consistent because of it. And he scored 2 takedowns in a big match and made it go his way. He didn't just fall into that win. He made it go his way. So a lot of consistency there with dealing with some of the lows, because he lost a match in Illinois, and he could have, should have won that one. And didn't go so low like he had in the past, maybe. He's a veteran now, and he's a leader, and he understands that. And he understands the importance of, staying optimistic. And I'll tell you what, that makes his opponent shake, because he has got tremendous ability.